What's up, YouTube? I want to make a quick little video to show you the difference of ignition timing. Got the wagon, wanted to see how it ran. I know it wouldn't be fast. I mean, it's not the best setup in the world. Basically a stock motor with a carburetor and headers and whatever they got on it for exhaust. No gear, open end, 7.5 inch rear, whatever they came with stock, with a stock C4 stock converter. I guess for its time it would have ran decent for a wagon, but this is what happens when you add timing. As you can see, first pass it went a 1664. Second pass, I played with the shift point. I think it might have spun or something. I don't know. But went a 1665. And then the third pass was after I put timing in it. And it went to 1610. So you can see it made a pretty big difference. Now some of that might be a little bit of the driving, winding it out harder, say maybe a tenth there, because that's all that's really going to pick up, if it picks up anything. I'd say the rest, the other 4/10, are from timing itself, which is a lot. And all I did was put a timing light on it and set the total timing close enough to where I wanted it. So I basically shoved the light down there, set my light, because I have a digital light, has a turn dial, set it to 36 degrees, revved the motor up a little bit, stung it. It was at 36, kind of went past it a little bit, and then with the RPM it dropped back down. I didn't even check base timing. I didn't check to see where it went to when I revved it. I didn't care enough. I just wanted to see what it would do. And as you can see, picked up a good amount, quite a bit. So that is why it's one of the first things you should probably do to a car that you just buy, especially if it's a Mustang or a foxbody, something with a 302 in it. But anything, it's a substantial piece of performance, and it costs nothing if you have a timing gun and a marker. Some sandpaper maybe to see the balancer. This one was pretty crudted up, so I had to clean it. So I used some sandpaper, got under the car and cleaned the marks, see where it was. I think they had the balancer marked at 10, 15 degrees, so they might have even had a little bit of timing in it from what stock is. But I think 10 degrees initial or base is factory on these 302s. A lot of them, anyway. At least all the ones I've messed with. So, you know, whatever it's at now, I don't know. It's at 36 degrees total. So that's where I want it. And like I said, actually goes a little bit past. That might be about 38 that it revs over to if you're on it for a while. Which I don't have a shift light in it or a tack or anything in this car yet. So I got the little shift light I'm going to put in it, which has its digital, so it'll tell me the RPM in the light. But and that will actually help it out a little bit too, because I'll be able to know what my shift point is. So I'll set the light, say 5200, try it there, and mess with different shift points to see where the car likes it. But just for shifting it by ear, feel, that's a substantial difference. And I'm only shifting one gear. I mean, it goes through the traps at 80 something mile an hour in second gear. I'm not even touching third. So that's how geared out it is with these tires. Got a 27-inch tire. The open and rear, it's probably got 273s in it. So that's like having if I put the stock tires on, it'd be like adding gear, essentially. The way it is now, it's like I pull gear out of it. It's probably closer to like a 258 ratio by the time you add tire and, all that. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you guys the difference timing can make, because it's not something a lot of people talk about. I haven't seen a video where somebody actually shows the difference of what timing does to a car, like slip to slip, such as this. These draggies are pretty accurate for anybody who wants to second guess them. Do some research, and there's some fast cars where these things are pretty much spot on. Mile an hour might be off a tiny bit. The 60 foot is usually slower on the draggy because the draggy counts as soon as you move, where at the track you have a little bit of rollout. So it's like having a head start at the track. So really the track would be a little faster in the draggy. And I mean, you're off 100, maybe 200ths of a second. The difference in the draggy, it's that minuscule. They're accurate. That's why a lot of these guys use them. That's why it's kind of bad for the grudge racing and street racing or whatever, because people talk about their draggy times and that's it. You can't get a race. But they are a great tool, if you don't go around sharing your times if you're a grudge racer, telling your friends, and because a friend slips up or a friend tells a friend, might not be on purpose, or but it happens, and then people are scared to race because they know the other guy's faster than them on a draggy slip. So went a little off subject there, but ignition timing. That's it. It's quite simple to do. If you guys need a video on how to do it, I guess I could show you. You could leave it in the comments if you need that video. Maybe some of you younger guys who don't know how to do it. But it is probably the easiest modification you can do to a car. It don't cost a thing except your time, and it is crucial. I mean, see the difference it made. Pretty big difference. So, that being said, that's pretty much it. So go out there and check your timing if you haven't. If you got a project you put together, get that gun out and shove it on there and add a couple degrees to it. Alright? You guys have a good one. I'll see you around.